everybody, it's Vicky and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to come on and do the eyeshadow palette tag that's been going around for during the quarantine. It was started by Samantha March and Allie Glines, I think is her name. I'll list the channels below, and I don't mean to butcher anybody's name, but I mean I have it right here in front of me. Let me go right up here. Yes, Allie Glines is her name, and I'll link their channels below. And I believe that Samantha is close to 100,000 if she's not gone over. I do like her channel, but she is younger than us that mostly watch my channel. But she does have a good channel if you want to maybe subscribe to her channel. And Allie, I have watched off and on for a while. Now, I've seen this tag go around everywhere. Some people's added stuff, some people's taken it away. I am at Mel Thompson's channel on my screen here, and I'm using hers as what the questions to go by. And most of my palettes will probably be older. There might be a couple newer ones, but most of them's going to be older. And you know, I don't have really any what I call outrageously expensive palettes, but we're going to go ahead and get started and shut up. Now I can done see my hair is, it was supposed to be poofy back here, but it's already fallen and can't get up. So let's try to make it bigger. But whatever. All right, I hope y'all are doing well. And today is Father's Day when I'm filming this, so I hope everyone has had a great Father's Day. So we'll get started. All right, show your newest palette. Okay, my newest palette I bought at TJ Maxx, no, Marshall's. And I've barely used it. When I got it home, it's the Stila Blue Rim palette. I think this was a Christmas palette, holiday palette, but let me get it up here, get out of the glare. And I knew when I saw this palette, I liked it because it had that blue color in I like. But when I got it home, let me try to cover this up. This shadow right here crumbled, but I think I've got it put back good enough now. This is what it looks like. It's got these taupey mauve colors in here as a matte that I like. And of course, it's got that bluish purple one that I like that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It was $14.99. I think it's well worth that, but make sure you check it because these shadows are soft and they will crumble easily if you're not careful. Now, of course, I've got something on me and I'm looking for something to wipe it off with. There's something. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, show your oldest palette. Well, the oldest palette that I think is still available that you can buy is this Lorac Pro. I said before, this continues to be one of my favorite palettes I own. Of course, I have never used it consistently, but it's still one of my favorites. This is, you know, I would recommend this palette to anyone to add to their collection if they do not have it. This is Lorac at their best. There's not much fallout in this one. Now, some of their newer ones do have more fallout. This one has some fallout, but not near as much as what the new ones do. Blends easily, but doesn't blend away. Anybody can wear these colors. I mean, this is just an all-around great palette, and I highly, highly recommend it. I think it's 40 bucks, 42 bucks, maybe more than that now. I'm not sure. I think when I bought it, it was 38. So, but that's many moons ago. All right, let's put this over here. All right, and what did I do with the other one? It's over here. Let's put it right there. Okay, show your most expensive palette. Well, as I said, I don't have many what I call outrageously expensive. Oh, hush. This is the most expensive palette I own. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. I've not used it much. I do love the colors, but it's just not one I reach for. This is, well, no, I had the rose gold one, but I didn't like that palette either. Now, I do like this one. I do think it's great for our eyes that are droopy, you know, aging eyes, mature eyes, whatever you want to call them. But I don't know, it's just not one I reach for whatever reason. But I do enjoy it, but there's probably others out there now that has some of these colors in it that you would probably like better, that, you know. And there's probably some good dupes for this one. I really don't know. Okay, next one. Show your most affordable palette. I would say it is this Wet n Wild palette right here. This is this is the Nude Awakening. Now, some has said this is a dupe for Soft Glam. I don't know, because I don't have Soft Glam. That's what it looks like. There's a lot of good colors in it. I love that color there, that little rust shade. And this is, the quality of these shadows are as good as any high-end shadows, in my opinion. So, if you don't want to put money into a lot of eyeshadows, there's several of these that Wet n Wild has. Buy them. $5 at Walmart, $4.97, whatever. After tax, $5. They're worth it. Okay, show your most colorful palette. No, show your most everyday palette. Of course, that would be Naked 3. I'm starting to hit pan on some of these, but this is still my favorite everyday palette. The close second would be the newest one, and that would be the Natural Nudes from Too Faced. This one here. Some people say they're similar, but when you start putting on your eyes, they're not. But these two are my favorite every day. Or that Wet n Wild one. Like I said, if you don't want to buy these, go with the Wet n Wild. But these are both my two most used or most everyday palettes. Okay. Show your most colorful palette. Well, let's see. I think I'll have to get out this one down here. Or this one behind me. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is volume 2. Now, you know, James Charles's palette is more colorful than this. Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker palette is much more colorful than this. I don't have either one of those, so. But I would say this one right here is my most colorful. This is volume 2. And I do like these colors. Now, it's hard for me to wear some of these, I'll be honest, with my eyes the way they are, but I do like it. And, you know, if you're younger than me, you probably would really enjoy this palette. Or if you have different eyes than I do. But I'm glad I have it. I get it out. I get it out every now and then, but not all the time. Okay. Show your smallest palette. My smallest palette would be, and this one, it's so small it's missing. Okay, I had you here. Where did you guys? There it is. Okay, that is this Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. Now it's, you know, those bite size from e.l.f. are probably a little smaller than this, but I would say the smallest one that I want to use, and I know that will last me all day, is this Natasha Denona. And that's the only Natasha Denona I have, other than a bronzer. But I do enjoy this palette a whole lot. And I'm pretty sure it's still available, so, and I would recommend it. Her shadows are good for our aging, mature eyes. Okay. Show your biggest palette. Once again, the Jaclyn Hill one we just saw. I'm not going to show it again, but that one is my biggest one. Show your palette with the best memory. That is the Swamp Queen palette from Graveyard Girl and Tarte. Still one of my favorite palettes. I highly recommend it. Of course, you can find it. Sometimes Tarte will have it on their website for a day or two. It smells like chocolate. And I love that it's got the blush and highlighter. I could take this palette traveling and wouldn't need anything else. So, and I remember when this came out, I watched Graveyard Girl all the time. And I don't watch her now, I'll have to admit. It's just, you know, you grow out of watching people. But I mean, I might catch her on occasion, but I just enjoyed her at that time. I enjoyed that. I was glad that someone that didn't look like everybody else was getting attention. And I think this is just a great palette. One of Tarte's better palettes that I have ever owned. Because most of the Tarte palettes I got, I have given away because I didn't get that much out of them. But this one I would never get rid of. Like I said, I love the fact I remember exactly when it went on sale. And I didn't get it the first round. I was so upset. But then when it was released the second time, I did get it. So I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're running out of space over here. All right, show a palette worth the hype. I would say it's my Too Faced Sweet Peach. This one, you know, was very hard to get the first round, and I was lucky I got it the first round. It took it forever to get back in stock, and then when it did, you know, it sold out right away again, and then, you know, it's now permanent, which I don't think they ever planned to begin with to make it permanent. Maybe that was why it sold out so fast. I don't know, but it's just all around colors that you can use every day. It's another one that you could use every day next to those others I showed you. The qualities, you know, Too Faced best formula. You know, sometimes they release palettes without, you know, with a drier formula. This one's great, doesn't blend away, not much fallout. Smells, this one smells like peaches. But you can't, you know, unless you just stick it up to here, you don't smell it. It's not like, now when you first get it, you may smell it when it opens, but this is a good palette. If you don't have this palette, I don't know why. I don't know why. Show a palette not worth the hype. Oh, what did I have up here? I had something. But I must have done something with it. It's the Modern Renaissance. I don't think it's worth the hype. Never have, never will. So I don't have it to show, but it's the Modern Renaissance. I'll try to. Modern Renaissance. Not worth the hype to me. Show your favorite palette from a favorite brand. My favorite palette from a favorite brand would be this Colourpop Making Mauves. Of course, I've showed it to you recently, well, in the past few months. This one, it's a great everyday palette. Cool tones, cool mauvey pink tones. If you're my skin color, and you can't go wrong with this. It's a no-brainer. It's $14, I think. And it's worth every dime. All right. Let's go down here. Favorite palette from a favorite brand. Okay, that would be the Too Faced Peach palette. Of course, I told y'all in my my eyeshadow collection video that Too Faced was probably my favorite brand next to Urban Decay. So this one would be that one. This one, and then of course from Urban Decay would be Naked 3. Now I will eventually buy the one that they just released or getting ready to release, the purple or lavender, whichever one it's called. But of course I don't have that one yet, but this one is also a favorite from Urban Decay. All these are samples, no-brainer palettes, not tablets. Okay, show your most used palette. Well, I showed you the one from, you've done seen it, Naked 3. That's my most used palette. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to add something to this, and I'm going to show you the palette I think they should bring back. This is a palette that was only limited edition. It was never released again, but it needs to be released again, or need to be made permanent. But I know that it probably can't be because it was a collab, but anything's possible. This is the Master Palette by Mario and Anastasia Beverly Hills. These colors are beautiful. Now, I think Soft Glam probably has a lot of these colors in with a few more, so maybe that's where it kind of is the same. If you probably have all of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, you probably have these colors, but I just like this one. Now, this one can irritate my eyes. I think I said that before when I tried it. If I wear, I think it's Mauves and Kim together, my eyes get red. When I have to take it off, they're red. But I don't care. I still like them together. I still recommend it. Still would wish they would bring it back. So that's the one I added. And I think some other people did add some like the things like this to their videos. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But that's one I'm adding. This is the one that should come back. That was limited edition. So that's my eyeshadow palette tag. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you did, please make sure to subscribe to me if you haven't. Click the notification bell to be notified when I upload. And don't forget to click the like button and comment. I love your comments, and it helps me out. To maybe one day, I might get in the algorithm. Maybe I might. All right, talk to y'all later. Have a great day, great week. See ya. Bye.